So today for our read aloud, we are going to read The Three Little Pigs, and this story is by Mara Alperin, and it's illustrated by Ag Jakowska. Look at those pictures, aren't they pretty? I know you know the story, but we're going to use it later, so just keep listening. The Three Little Pigs. All right. There were once three little pigs named Horace, Boris, and Percy who lived together in a teeny tiny cottage in the forest. One day, Mommy Pig said, "You're all too big to live here, so you must go and build houses of your own. But beware of the big bad wolf. Take care of your houses, that they are safe and strong." "Who's afraid of the big bad wolf?" chuckled Horace. "Not me," giggled Boris. And so the three little pigs set off. Before long they reached a large field. "I'll build my house right here out of straw," Horace cheered. "Straw? Are you sure?" asked Percy. "Oh, yes," Horace said. "Then it's playtime for me." And with a pat, pat, pat and a hip, hip, hey, Horace built a house of straw. Soon after, Boris and Percy reached the edge of the woods. "I'll build my house right here out of sticks," Boris squealed excitedly. "Then I can go play with Horace." "Sticks? Is that wise?" asked Percy. "It's perfect," Boris said. And with a stack, 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 and a tra-la-la, Boris built a house of sticks. All afternoon, Horace and Boris laughed and danced. They had quite forgotten their mother's warning. But Percy plodded on. "I want my house to be safe and strong," he thought. Then he came to a brickyard. "This is just what I need," he said. So day after day, Percy worked with a rumbly bump and a tip-tip-tap and a heave-heave-ho, until at last his brick house stood tall and proud. Horace yelled and wrong page. The summer passed. Then one day Horace was taking a lovely bubbly bath in his little straw house when he heard something growling. He peeped out of the window and saw two big, beady eyes. "By my snout!" cried Horace. "It's the big bad wolf!" Little pig, let me come in," bellowed the wolf. "Not by the hairs on my chinny chin chin," yelled Horace. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down," cried the wolf. And he huffed and he puffed, and whoosh, Horace's house flew down, down, down. Horace yelped and scurried all the way to Boris's house of sticks. "Look out!" he cried, diving behind the sofa. There in the window were big beady eyes and sharp pointy claws. "It's the big bad wolf," Boris chattered. Little pigs, let me in," roared the wolf. Not by the hairs on our chinny chins," trembled Boris. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down." And so the wolf huffed and he puffed. Crash! Boris's house clattered down, down, down. Look at the sticks everywhere. Horace and Boris squealed and galloped all the way to Percy's house of bricks. "Look out!" they shouted, and Percy saw big, beady eyes, sharp, pointy claws, and truly terrible teeth. "It's the big bad wolf!" he cried. Oh, sorry. Little pigs, let me in, howled the wolf. Not by the hairs on our chinny chin chin, shouted Percy. Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down. And so the wolf huffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, and he puffed. But Percy's brick house stayed up, up, up. The big bad wolf couldn't believe his whiskers. I'm the big bad wolf, he howled. No tasty little pigs ever get away from me. Oh, help, shivered Horace. He's on the roof. What shall we do? Asked Boris. Quick, I have an idea, whispered Percy. Yum, 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 here I come, laughed the wolf as he slid down the chimney. See him sliding down the chimney right there. Right into a giant pot of boiling water. Ow, ow, ow! Screamed the wolf, burning his bottom. Then he leaped up from the pot and ran away as fast as he could. After that, the three little pigs never saw the wolf again, and with the help from Percy, they built one big, strong house where they could all live together. The end. That house looks so fun. I would live in a house like that. Very good. And that is the end of our read aloud today. Make sure you read this first before we do the activities.